That's pretty stupid. Hairspray.
Hairspray. uh,
Yeah.
What would
hello,
be a good name for that one?
everyone. We're live. I got Hairspray as my guest today. Oh. Echo, echo. There we
Uh,
go. Sorry, got it. Got it.
how about that one? Is that
It's
better?
real. It's real. There you go.
It's real.
I got it's real. Um, so welcome Doug Wilkinson and Chuck to the show. Um, we see Angie and Jill. Welcome, and Sergio and Western Warrior to the show. Welcome everybody. Good to see you guys. How you doing? How you doing? It's real.
It's real.
It's real. How you doing?
I'm
It's
just
real.
keeping it real today.
Well, you sure do look good. I like your hairdo. Where'd you get your hair done at? NASA? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh man,
That makes me want to
I
be a
thought that was pretty
NASA
funny.
fan. I'm just kidding.
I know. Danny's here too. He said, "And me and Lisa." So
Hello,
hey
Danny,
everyone.
Lisa, and
Jill, good
Sergio.
to see Jill. Hadn't seen you in a while.
Everyone is here.
Sergio,
Yeah.
Western, Angie.
Danny and Lisa. Hello. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Yeah, maybe we should do that some kind of NASA thing. I don't know. Hope
Yeah,
everybody's
that
doing good. Go ahead.
that video I was telling you about that has like 30 some minutes of the really good NASA fails. It's pretty funny. I'll send that to you if you want me to. Just for
Yeah,
whenever.
you can do
Let me
that.
find it.
You can do that. Yeah. So we could probably do that in a little bit. Let's see if anybody else pops on in. Hi, Nana. How are you? Good to see you. Sanja, good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, we're just hanging out today. We don't really have uh, a lot planned. Um, hold on, I got a text. I gotta take that. Send this. Hold on a second. I can't do two things at once. No, I can, but not on this one. That. Send it over to Skype. La la la. Go back over here. Sorry, guys. Let's see if I can do that. There we go. All right, I got it up. All right. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he
Gone
go?
already?
He's gone. well,
Wow.
Chuck was here, but uh, I see on the level here. Good to see you. Yeah, welcome everybody. We're just coming to hang out today, like we normally always do. Really don't have a big show or anything planned. We are going to watch some NASA fails. I think everybody would kind of enjoy that. Um, oh, there he is. There you are.
Okay, it's amateur hour here. I have to reset my name and everything. Unbelievable.
Oh. So yeah. So welcome everybody. You guys like my avatar? That's my camera. My camera that's on all my birds outside. Probably hard to see when it's a small avatar, but anyway. But yeah. So you have anything to say, Dub? Come on, guys, help me out.
I'm just trying
I'm
to fix my. I'm here. I'm just trying to fix my picture again.
Oh, okay.
All right. And I sent you the video text, but I can put it in the chat if you want me to.
No, I already did it. It's
Okay.
already.
Oh,
It's already
okay.
tabbed out. Yep. When you got knocked out, I was tabbing up.
Gotcha.
Hi, Lord Racer. Good to see you. Let's see here. I got to pull this back up. Hold on. Make sure I got everybody. How come I got? Hold on. I got people not modded. Oopsie. I'm modding everybody. Let's see. Everybody in there? Everybody modded now?
Yeah, people have been getting strikes lately too. I know Rock Uncle got another one. He hadn't been on there for a while.
You got a strike?
Yeah,
You said?
he's got two. Yeah, he's got two on the channel. So he's got
You
a
know,
backup channel, Rock Uncle Exiled or something.
yeah.
But
I don't know why people keep getting well, everybody keeps I don't know why everybody's unmodded. But everybody's modded now.
they pick and choose, when they're gonna get you and when they're not. I mean, if they want to get you, they can go back to an older video you did or whatever.
Right? We have a bird in the box. I'm just kidding.
Hmm?
I'm just kidding. Birds in the box. I'm just kidding. Everybody's like, okay, good. Way to go. But yeah, so we got 18. It says we have 18 watching. I wanted to remind everybody, today is 6/3/23, and we came on at 3, just to let you know. Didn't plan it that way, but
Yep.
yeah. So 6/3/23. What about that one, guys? That's kind of crazy to me. But anyway. All right.
I like
Come
that
on,
little
Chris.
area that y'all got back there. That's pretty. I like the area you got back there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We got in the little planter we have watermelon. They're yellow watermelon. And it looks really good. Like it's flowering really well. It's actually our neighbors.
Is that a bird or a ground squirrel? Oh, that's a bird. Never mind.
Well, we have a lot of squirrels, so
Yeah, we have some squirrels as well.
but yeah, we have the big box that's right in front, and then we have right below it on the right side is a little flowering dish that has whole peanuts in it. That I got a trail cam that's on there, but I don't know if I gotta figure out how to set it right. I'm kind of a little bit like not good at that kind of stuff. So
Dub,
then,
you should know how to do that, don't you? Just
no, he's not.
I'm kind of lost when it gets out of computer. If it's on a computer, I can do it. Other stuff, maybe not.
well, you go to like the settings and you have advanced settings. You want like 15-second. You can choose like what. I'll show you later. I'll try to walk you through it later if I can.
Yeah, that would be nice. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no problem. I have to take mine out in the woods. I'm going to take it down real close to the lake and I want to get something other than raccoons and deer. I want to try to get some coyotes or foxes, or maybe I can get a bear. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
You got some pretty good deer shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
A few days ago, you had 3 birds. What were they?
They
Blackbirds.
look like grackles.
Were they grackles?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just call them blackbirds.
Yeah, well, I didn't even know they were called grackles, but they're grackles. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought they were blackbird. I thought they were like crows at first, but they're grackles.
Right. Crows are a little bigger, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was pretty cool how the raccoons will sit right by the deer and the rabbit will eat right. But it's just like the animals aren't scared of each other. They will come right up to each other, one another. It's pretty cool.
Right.
See, Chris is in here and Shay. Good to
Hi,
see you
Chris.
guys.
Hi, Shay. Good to see you. You know, it's funny because if I'm not looking, my phone is faster than StreamYard. So, like, I have the chat up here, But when people come in, it's already delayed. Hi, Flat for Life. Good to see you. Happy Gay Pride Month. Yay! Isn't that crazy? They get a whole month. Of course. They got to
Hey,
flood the
A
system.
month.
Flat for Life, I saw talking about the whole Pride Month.
Yeah.
There was a video that I have. It's an older one of the Gay Manifesto. That it was an old Mr. E video, and I added some stuff to it. It's really good, but if I put it up, though, they will take my channel down because I believe that they got me a strike on that video for hate speech. So you got to be careful with the gay pride.
We love them, YouTube. They're just so
Yeah, we love them.
wonderful. Yeah, they're just the greatest people in the world. Go, 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 Pride. I'm just kidding.
You see how it says demon? Somebody put that earlier, and I had never put that together. How Pride Month is you just take the PRI and move it out of the way, and the TH, and it's demon. It's
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
Yep.
Just a coincidence, anyway.
Yeah, yeah. There is no
Nothing to see
coincidence,
here.
Chuck. I'm just kidding. Who was Casey Cosm?
Who?
Cozy Cosm. Cozy Cosm. I don't know. Danny says, Did everybody know Shaggy's voice was Scooby Doo from Scooby Doo was Cozy Cosm?
Cassie Cousin?
Cassie Cousin?
I never heard of him.
No, we don't even know who that is, Danny. So
We didn't know it.
we didn't know it, so we wouldn't miss it. just saying. Uh, but yeah. Anyway, so
Casey Kasem, the guy.
Casey Kasem. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. The top 40 guy or whatever.
Yes. Spelling does help, Danny. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Hey, I can. I'm awful. I can read, but I can't spell.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, Danny. That's funny. Casey Kasem.
Casey Rutro.
Rutro. KC Rutro. That's too funny. Oh, so I hope everybody's doing good. Like I said, we're doing a hangout today. Thought we'd come on a little bit early. Try to, we've lost some people. Oh, we've lost like 8 people. But anyway, we thought we'd do some NASA fails. We do not promote the channel that it is on, but hey, just to let you all know,
It is what it is.
it is what it is. It gives us something to do. If everybody's okay with that, I thought that would be something good to do.
Well, he shared a lot of Potter's Clay. I really used to like Potter's Clay. I haven't seen him around a lot lately,
Yeah,
but
no, I haven't either.
he
I'm
had some
stuck with
really
them.
good stuff back in the day.
Yeah. So, in the meantime, well, let's go ahead and play something. Since people are just dropping on out, they're like, "Yeah, this is boring." Anyway, hope everybody's doing good. Let's do it. You have anything to say, Dub? Since you're just so quiet in the background.
Not particularly.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Just kidding. All right. If you guys hear any echo or anything before when we start doing this, just please let me know. Don't because we don't want.
Whoa. Back up. On the level, Potter's Clay was a miss. I did not know that. Huh. Miss Potter's Clay. But okay, go
Really?
ahead. That's
Oh,
what he
okay.
said. It's hard to tell nowadays.
Right. All right. So we're gonna try that. All right.
No.
If you
Okay.
and if you want to stop and talk at any time, just stop me, Chuck. And
Okay.
since it is kind of long, and here we go.
Oh, he meant miss the channel, not miss. Like, okay.
Tourists out there, how would you prove to us that you're in zero gravity?
We don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society.
Mind control to Major Tom. Mind control to Major Tom. Hang the green screen up and put your wires on. Mind control to Major Tom. Mind control to Major Tom. Earth is flat and there's a dome above us all. This is mind control to Major Tom. We've fooled the human race. Now the existence of God is so far away. Mind control to Major Tom. Mind control to Major Tom. Earth is flat and there's a dome above us all.
NASA, I'm crazy for believing in you. I'm crazy, crazy for not thinking this through. I thought
It's real.
It's real.
but you're lying. Maybe someday the masses will realize this too. NASA, why did you stage the moon landing? Wondering, where in the world did you go? You're crazy for thinking your movies would fool me. You're crazy for trying and crazy for lying, and I'm crazy for believing you.
Hey, can I
You're
say one thing real quick?
crazy.
You said pause it. I've been driving a lot. I mean, just listening to a lot of the debates, just because it's something to do. I never really was into like flat Earth, globe Earth debates, but the one thing I've noticed that nobody asks them why are they faking it. I mean, none of the people that are supporting the heliocentric ball will ever say anything about why, the harnesses, why, I mean, why all the fakery? You know what I mean? And I'm
Well,
just wondering why they always dodge that question.
well, when you do mention NASA, from what I've gathered, they're like, oh well, NASA, yeah, I don't agree with NASA all the way, but they do go, you know, do try to avoid it.
Yep. And they
Now
lie. They'll
NASA
say,
at all.
yeah, they'll say NASA doesn't have anything to do with it. People have
Right.
known the Earth was, a ball for thousands of years, and that's a big fat lie.
What
I
NASA
mean,
has a lot to do with it. NASA has been the one presenting everything
yep.
for a long time. Did I
Hmm.
just sound like a horse? Long. I'm sorry. Whatever the hell. Sorry. That
I
just sounded
uh, I
silly.
had some videos on my other channel that back in the 1900s. I mean, there's newspaper articles. The heliocentric was a movement. They always try to say that flat Earth was a movement that came along. Well, that's a lie. The only people that ever presented the heliocentric ball is the Freemason philosophers. Like the Pleiades or whatever his name was, and Aristotle and Plato. All these were these philosophers that started bringing up that model. But I mean, it's just people have no problem lying their ass off nowadays. It's just like it's unbelievable.
Yep. Agreed.
But anyway, that was all I wanted to say.
Okay.
For thinking that I wouldn't question your CGI images and deep sea space station, and I'm crazy for believing you.
How do we know the Earth is not flat?
We don't. It's flat.
People are waking up, they see the world is flat. If we went to the moon, why have we not gone back? I see the garbage that they push in mainstream news. Go and watch the morgue, maybe then watch Flat Earth Blues. I use my eyes and I can see the world is flat. They say trust NASA, but I won't be doing that. Their videos are fake and all the tactics flawed. They'll do anything to cut the ties we have with God. The evidence shows there's no curvature at all. Yet science tells us that we're living on a wall. I don't claim to understand the trigonometry. We're not on a spinning globe, this anyone can see.
Thank you very much again. Thank you for your time.
Sorry, I skipped that part. It was a little bit too long for me.
Have a good flight and
No
many
worries.
more exciting experiments on the orbit. Thanks a lot.
Now, when they said goodbye, I guess the virtual reality camera was cut off. And so the objects that were on the virtual reality layer, the objects that needed to be floated in space by 3D software, vanish out. I want you to notice the hull, the other camera, the stage prop, the hull of the ISS stays perfectly in focus. If this had been a compression error from the ISS, the whole video would have washed out. But only the virtual reality layer gets washed out here. Also note, you can see the green screen behind the guy right about here. When he's there, it is the green screen right there behind him starts to show, and then they cut to mission control. So this is Mike destroying the fake station once again. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, he is going a little long with some of these.
First live 4K.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of stretching it out. I don't need to see it 20
I know,
times.
right? I know.
Well, we get it the first time or the second time, but like when you start getting 10 times in, that's a little bit much.
Yep. This one's pretty funny though. This is an older one.
A transmission from space ever. Let's get right to it. Johnson Space Center, can you do the audio check?
Hey, pause it real quick for sure. That Peggy, whatever her, his name is, Peggy Whitsett, is the worst. I can't stand. I mean, there's certain ones that really irritate me, like Chris Hatfield and Peggy, and what's the bald-headed guy that his wife supposedly got shot in that fake shooting? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
He has a twin brother. You guys in the chat, you guys know who I'm talking about. But those three astronauts just really... He's the one that they asked him why there were bubbles in space, remember?
Right. Well,
Anyway,
you can see her Adam's apple right here.
his Adam's apple, you mean?
Well, yeah, her Adam's apple because she's a them. I'm just kidding. Come on, Chuck. It's Pride Month. We got to
It's
say it right.
real. Yeah.
It's real. It's them. It's not he or a she. Just kidding.
We should hear it in the room very shortly.
Station, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Yes, we're ready for the event.
Please call station for a voice check.
Okay, here we go. Hello, Commander Fisher and Commander Whitson and Colonel Fisher. It is an honor for all of us and those online to join you and all of your colleagues at NASA in the first ever live 4K stream from space. What is the ISS position in orbit right now? "11 seconds.
Well, we're just passing over Baja, California, and we're heading in an arc over North America. By the time we finish talking, we'll be over Central Africa.
Wow. Amazing, amazing. Before we learn more about NASA's
Central Africa.
Wow. Amazing, amazing.
Central Africa.
Wow. Amazing, amazing. Use of Live 4K, I'd like to share about Peggy's exciting achievement that was recently made on the ISS and in space. Peggy, you've made 8 spacewalks, and you recently set the record for the most days in space by an American astronaut. Congratulations.
666 days in space.
Yep.
What inspired you?
Listen how she
to become
talks
an
about all
astronaut?
this hard work. It's a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
It's hard work lying to everybody.
Yeah. That's the hard work.
Actually, when I was growing up, I saw the first men walk on the moon, and I thought, wow, cool job. Of course, it didn't really become a goal of mine. It was just a dream. But when I graduated from high school, the first female astronauts were selected. And that's when it truly became a goal for me.
The
Luckily,
first
I had no
female
idea
was
how
named
hard it would
Peggy.
be, and I
You know,
just
like
worked
Peg.
really hard
Peg leg.
and spent a lot of years getting.
Like what?
Like Peg. Peg, you know, Peggy, like he's got a peg leg. Just saying.
Okay.
There, and a lot of hard work. But in the end, I got lucky, and some of that work paid off. So it's been well worth the journey for sure.
Well, it's an inspiration to thousands of students in the United States and the entire world. So thank you so much. Now, of course, we're calling from the NAB show here in Las Vegas, where next generation broadcast and production technology comes to life. Are there any films about space that have truly inspired you?
How come they didn't have a delay when Nixon was talking to the astronauts on the moon on a landline?
They didn't think about the delay then.
Yeah, they forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They still forget about the delay when they were singing. When they
Oh,
were
you'll see that next. Yeah, that's the
when
very
they were
next
singing
video.
with the guy on the guitar, and they were all
Yep.
singing in the studio or whatever.
Yep, that one's next.
That's the stupidest thing. There was no delay.
I know.
No, zero. There's no way you could play guitar.
Hey, just calm down. It's next. It's coming next. Just wait.
Well, for me, it was definitely the right step.
To have the Soyuz launch, but we are anxiously awaiting and looking forward to greeting our new crewmates up here.
Well, is there any chance that your mission might be extended? And if so, what's the word on when you'll be returning? And how do you feel about spending potentially some extra weeks up there?
Yeah, so we're still waiting to hear word from all of that, and of course, our Russian partners are going to let us know as soon as they have any word.
Welcome to the cupola. Ready to play a little music.
Indeed. Your scenery looks a little nicer than ours. Yeah, have you got everything you need? Do you have your trusty floating guitar pick with you? Excellent. Mine is subject to gravity.
No delay whatsoever.
Your mission page.
No.
Gleeks, are you guys ready to do this? Yeah. Chris, ready to go?
Yes, Ed, I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
And if anybody knows, I was in band. Timing is everything. There's no way. No way. Timing is everything on a musical instrument. Period. But anyway, I digress.
On solid fuel wires, turn the key and light the fire. We're leaving Earth today. This rocket's burning bright.
You know, all of these people are in on it. Anybody famous, you know, they're all in on it.
Oh, yeah.
In space. Push back in my seat. Look out my window. There goes home. That ball of shiny blue.
There's no way.
Houses everybody.
No way they could sing together. There would be no way, no how, no nothing. Period.
But they're buying it.
It's real.
It's real.
So sing your song.
Real hairspray.
I'm listening. Out where stars are listening, I can hear your voices bouncing off the moon. If you could see our nation from the International Space Station, you know why I want to get back soon. 18,000 miles an hour, fueled by science and solar power. The ocean's racing past. At 5,000 tons, 90 minutes moon to sun. A bullet can't go half this fast. Floating from my seat, look out my window. There goes home. That brilliant ball of blue is where I'm from and also where I'm going to. So sing your song, I'm listening. Out where stars are listening, I can hear your voices bouncing off the moon. If you could see our mission from the International Space Station, you know why I wanna get back soon. All black and white just fades to gray, where the sun rises 16 times a day.
You fast forward to the end of the song.
You can't make.
It's giving me a headache.
I like it though. They sing so good. All right.
Sorry.
Oh, we missed that one. Oh well.
Hey, can I say something real quick, Michelle?
Huh?
I was just thinking. I know Flat for Life says something about being brainwashed with music, but you guys notice how emotional, how they can change your emotions in a second. With music, it's
Oh
crazy
yeah.
how they use it. Like when you have a part in the movie where it's sad, and you start bringing tears into it, and it's just, I'm telling you, it's like the psychology side of things is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you get into marketing, how advertising is so effective, how
Oh
they
yeah.
put the little jingles in everything they do.
Right.
Like the Fox News, report that they have, or this. It's just crazy how they brainwash and program people.
Yep. Yep. Part of the brainwashing for sure.
Hmm.
For sure. For sure. And I was just thinking, if you're gonna be in space and you got long hair and you're a girl, why wouldn't you put it in a ball?
They would have to shave it if it was real.
If it was real. I mean, I mean, all you have to do is put it up in a bun, you know, and you don't have to worry about it flying all over. But no, they have to prove that there's gravity and all that, so they have to like put their hair. It's so dumb, so dumb.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
Hi, I'm Noah. I'm in second grade. Could you throw a somersault right now?
That guy kills me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, every time I'm out somewhere and see people wearing a NASA shirt, it just irks me. I just literally want to smack them.
Right.
I think that guy's name's Victor.
Well, didn't his foot get caught?
Yeah, yeah. I love that Level Earth Observer video where he just goes off on Victor on that one. That was hilarious.
He's like, "Woo, I got through that one."
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Today I'd like to bring to your attention a potential fraud on an enormous scale happening in York County. There's now clear evidence of NASA using numerous methods to grossly mislead the public about astronauts being on the International Space Station. During interior ISS scenes from NASA's own live feed, the use of wires, harnesses, green screens, and virtual reality have been detected to achieve the appearance of a weightless environment. Examples of this include astronauts fading in and out of the screen, green screen glitches, grabbing objects that aren't really there, pulling on invisible wires, getting tangled in their harnesses, and even astronauts appearing out of thin air. This begs the obvious question. If they're really up there, why are they using Hollywood techniques to fake the footage? Now, unfortunately, I can't show you these clips in here today, but I will be sending them to you. Outside the International Space Station, during spacewalks, air bubbles have been recorded on numerous occasions. How is it possible for air
Hey, real
bubbles to be
quick,
present in the vacuum of
that
space?
guy right there that's
want-
giving the speech, he's an actor also.
Oh, is he?
Oh yeah.
Next
They
question,
want to give
astronaut
you
Scott
hope.
Kelly-
You know, they want to give people a little bit of hope that, well, hey, maybe they're going to expose this lie, but they're never going to expose it
No.
because this has everything to do with Project Bluebeam and the alien, the last card. You know, the last card is the last card is coming.
Yep.
About this phenomenon, his body language and answers only created more questions. In 2013, astronaut Luca Parmitano nearly drowned during a spacewalk when his helmet filled with water. This happened again just last year. Air bubbles, helmets filling with water, and drowning. Are they in space or are they underwater? Now, what's really interesting is that they trained for spacewalks in an underwater pool with a complete ISS replica. Now, surely they aren't filming these spacewalks in an underwater pool and then editing them to appear if they're in space, because that sure would be something, wouldn't it? I'm calling on the Brevard County Commissioners to open a full
Hey, if this
investigation.
guy's real, how come this hasn't been on any news? You know what I mean? This isn't on Fox News. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Look at the people behind him. There's nobody behind them.
This is on SCG TV.
SGT.
Yeah.
Well,
SCG TV. Never
okay.
heard.
Yeah, that's what like my whole point. I mean, they're just gonna give a few people hope, but they're never gonna expose this fraud.
In the NASA's fraudulent practices and use of taxpayer dollars. It costs NASA $3 billion per year to operate. Maybe some of that mental health stuff the young lady just spoke about. And the sometimes connected to like wires and harnesses. Is that to keep them like in the frame during the broadcast, or what's the reason for that?
No, I haven't actually. You mean while they're inside the shuttle?
Yeah, like when they're inside the ISS, sometimes during the feeds, the broadcast, you'll see kind of
yes,
pulling on their belts or something like that.
I bet that is.
Like
I bet that is. I have not personally seen that.
Oh, really?
But I know that they try to be still when they're doing
Right.
it.
So this is the same guy?
It looks like him, doesn't it?
It looks like the same guy that we were just watching.
Yeah, you know, they rolled out this whole flat earth movement and they had their characters in place. And, you know, I mean, it's all the same big group, you know, like Dearth and Bob from Globebusters. And they tried to bring people in, you know, like ODD TV. And some of them took the money and some of them didn't, you know, just my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say hello to Brian. Good to see you. Who else came in? Beck from Oz came in. Good to see you. Who else did I miss? Let's see. I don't know. Western Warrior. I don't. Yeah, you were here. Anybody else? Flat for Life. If I missed you, please let me know. Welcome, everybody. Glad that you guys are here. I know Danny keeps putting links.
He put something about a bus, you know, shooting. I was wondering if that was recent, like today or something.
Let's see. It was you said 44 people were shot or killed. Danny, I saw one earlier. I don't know if I could reach it. Let me see if I can go in there and find it. Bus shooting.
Talking about Angie, talking about ODD. I don't know. Somebody put out a bunch of stuff about him. He supposedly was on the sex offenders registered list and had something to do with pedophilia. But, you know, it's just unbelievable. You know, I mean, they get what they do is that they get blackmailed. They blackmail all these people they use. You know what I mean? And if they don't go the way they want them to go, then they're going to expose them.
Pulling links.
The squirrel's still in the bird food.
Is he?
Yep. Those squirrels are clever though. We've had them. We try to do bird feeders where you try to make them where the squirrels can't get to them, and they'll find a way to get to them.
Yeah, they'll always be able to get in this box because it's on the porch. But yeah, I don't see him.
I'm looking at him right now. He's on the left. See, he's getting some food right now. That bee just came back up. He's getting food.
Yep, he's there.
Yep. You must be on a delay. Are you in the space station, Michelle?
I don't know. You're pointing at Dub. I don't know what you're seeing. Let me see. Yeah, I can't see him. I can't see him. All right, let's see what I was doing. I'm still scrolling, Danny. Sorry. You said 8:05 on the flammable space.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder, Chris, and anybody else. It's like when somebody goes off on YouTube and gets up to 40, 50, 60, 70,000 subscribers. It's like, why is YouTube allowing that to happen unless they're controlling them?
I already got the bus one, didn't I? Got two of those. Let's see. All right. All right. Oh, I see him now. Go knock on that door. Yeah, get him out of there. Okay. He needs to go. He needs to go. Wait.
Oh, run him off.
Pound on the side of the wood. Uh-oh, Chuck left. Uh-oh. All right. Chuck said his Wi-Fi kicked him off. Okay. All right. I'll be back in a few. All right. So, I pulled up a bunch of links. Let me see here. Let's see what this one is. Oh, I did do that one. All right. This one is, let's see here.
Newly released.
Let's see here. Driver shoots a passenger who pulls gun on moving bus. Sure, pal. Okay.
Surveillance video catching the tense moments. A Charlotte bus driver shot at a passenger who pulled a gun on him. That bus driver now fired from his job. We want to warn you, the footage you're about to watch is graphic. Shocking new video shows the dramatic shootout between a North Carolina bus driver and a passenger, leaving the driver out of a job and the passenger facing multiple felony charges. Officials from the Charlotte Area Transit System, or CATS, releasing the video and saying the shootout occurred earlier this month after the passenger, Omari Tobias, asked the driver to make an unscheduled stop. When the driver, David Fullard, refused, Tobias can be heard talking back. That's when Tobias is seen pulling a gun, and Fullard reveals his own. Shots are exchanged as the bus drives off the road.
Both individuals sustained life-threatening injuries. However, they are both now stable and expected to make full recoveries.
2 other passengers on the bus managed to escape the shootout without any injuries by running to the back of the bus.
I see no blood.
And now the driver has been fired after working for the bus system for nearly 2 decades.
I see no blood.
Possession of a firearm or other weapon is prohibited by the company's workplace violence policy while on duty or on company property. We don't want anyone possessing weapons.
Oh, okay.
On our vehicle.
So you just want him to go dead. You just want him to die and then come and get this guy.
Calls within the system for many years now.
Fullard's attorney telling NBC News the driver felt
this was in North Carolina, Chuck.
I heard that.
the need to
Where at in North Carolina did it say?
Incidents involving bus drivers in the area, including the death of a bus driver named Ethan Rivera during a road rage incident last year. The suspect in that case arrested.
This has been an open call for the CAT system to make.
Hey, you know, this happened in North Carolina. That means it's real because I live here.
Yeah.
Do you know that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've heard people say that. Hey, that happened in my city. It's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
So that we don't continue to have these issues over and over again.
In a press conference, CATS officials acknowledging that their transit system is not immune to violent incidents, but they say 99% of trips happen without a problem, and that the budget for security will increase by 50% starting in July.
What we are doing provides safety for the passengers and for the riders. I think that this random violence or senseless violence is pervasive throughout the community.
The passenger, Tobias, is now in custody with a $250,000 bond, facing 3 separate charges.
Sure, pal. Okay, next. I'm just kidding.
I just walked outside, threw something in the trash can, and just saw about a 4-foot black snake.
Oh, wow.
I was going to try to catch him, but he took off pretty quick.
Be careful. He's just a black snake, all right.
Yeah, I like black snakes.
All right, I wanted to see this one. This one says 44 shot, 9 killed in Memorial Day weekend shooting.
In Florida.
What?
Florida, I think there was supposed to be a.
Yeah, we said Memorial Day might be a big one for something to happen, didn't we?
Yeah, I didn't hear about it. 44 shot, 9 killed. Okay, let's see. That's a lot of people shot. Let's see what they have to say.
Yeah, it is. 44, man.
Mm-hmm.
Prevention efforts. It was a violent Memorial Day weekend here in Chicago. I caught up
That's
with
Chicago.
Mayor Brandon Johnson at an unrelated event today. He says we have a tremendous amount of work to do, but was encouraged.
She's on a green screen.
To see people coming together over the weekend in hopes of building a safer Chicago.
We definitely have to come together as a community to continue to work on this.
She's got mental health. They're coming for our mental health people.
Oh, big
I'm
time.
telling you.
Yeah, they are.
They're pushing that crap.
Mm-hmm.
We are in a state of emergency.
This Memorial Day weekend left 10 people dead.
They say that all the time. And what does that even mean? You know, we're in a
Across the
state of
city.
emergency.
Overnight, a triple
It's a
shooting.
climate crisis. You know what I mean? It's like, come on.
It's so dumb.
A state of emergency. It's like, it's an emergency.
Yeah. Especially when you got all these vehicles that have lights on them. That's definitely an emergency. With the checker on the side. Good job, Chicago.
44.
44.
Yep.
In the 9100 block of South Harper, a 59-year-old man, 57-year-old woman, and a 77-year-old man were all shot while standing on the sidewalk.
We have a lot of work to do in the city. Poverty didn't go away over the weekend. Like, we understand that when communities have been disinvested in and traumatized, that you're seeing the manifestation of that trauma.
Early Saturday morning, another deadly shooting in Lakeview. 35-year-old William Hare was shot and killed while walking with a friend near Broadway in Surf. He is one of 5 people shot over the past 4 days in that area. And last night, a 24-year-old man is now charged with child endangerment after police say a 2-year-old boy was shot while playing in a bedroom with an adult when a gun went off near 79th and Hermitage.
Playing in the bedroom with an adult.
Yeah.
Let's hear that again.
Yeah.
While playing in a bedroom with an adult.
That doesn't. That's a mocking right there.
That's a slip in.
That's a mocking.
Yep.
Boy was shot while playing in a bedroom with an adult when a gun went off near 79th and Hermitage. The second young child shot that day after a 2-year-old girl also found a gun and accidentally shot herself.
Give me a break.
What?
They're finding guns everywhere. You know, I mean, they're just up. There's one on the toilet seat.
I'm gonna accidentally shoots herself. Come on.
Emergency is 33. Sergio said. Is that like Pythagorean, or what is that, like English or reverse or what? That's pretty crazy. But you know what I mean? That's the thing. They're gonna. That's how they're gonna go for guns. They're gonna say that people are leaving them out, and like in Australia or Canada, you have guns locked up in a separate place than your bullets.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. See, they're gonna make it so where your gun's not accessible.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to say I'm not a complier. My social score is not. It's going to be at 0. I'm just kidding. Not a complier.
Did you ever see that Black Mirror episode where they went on the social score, and this girl literally, they like messed her social credit up. She literally like wanted to go kill herself.
No.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
No.
Yeah, I mean, they've been pushing this for a long time.
Let's watch some more Chicago news.
Yeah.
You know, think about it though, real quick. Chicago, this stuff happens all the time. So I guess on a slow weekend, if they want something, all they gotta do is go to Chicago, maybe.
I'm telling you that where I'm working right now, that's a pretty busy area.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yes, murders and shootings and all that do happen. It's just the local news is what they don't promote.
Right.
The 44 shot, 9 killed on Memorial Day weekend is what they promote.
Yeah. And they slip in little things in the announcement, like the child was in a bedroom playing with an adult.
Yeah. See, that's just
what role does that play in a newscast?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Accident. This is negligence due to these guns inside these homes with no lock on it. Get
Oh, here we go, Mr. Locke.
the lock, lock it down, save these children.
The violence comes
Save the
despite
children.
Mayor
Save them!
Brandon Johnson's new safety plan to increase police on the streets.
Hey, Michelle, I
Involve
got a
more-
really good one that you need to play though sometime. Play the Harrison Hanks Crisis Actor. That one, I love that one.
Oh.
That one and the Happy song. Those will be too good to
Yeah, I
play
like that.
sometime today.
I'm a happy girl on that one. Because that's just so. Ugh.
'Cause I'm happy.
Community groups to help curb crime. Over the weekend, he was in Englewood at an event bringing families together to prevent gun violence.
Oh, she looks happy to be there.
Mm-hmm.
He looks happy to be there. He really does. He's all looking in the camera. And this one is like,
What's this shirt say? I can't read that.
Mumbo. Something champion. Mumbo champion.
Yeah, we should cover that
Fight like
Cassidy case.
Mm-hmm.
Fight like
Yeah.
a gold, oh, golden, golden, something like that.
Violence.
I
So
can't
this
see.
weekend, what you saw on display is that everybody recognizes is that it's going to take all of us to unite.
Okay, we're done with this one. All right, so let's go to. We'll get rid of that one.
Oh, it says fight like a. Hold on. A holder. I don't know.
I already did that one. This one.
Oh, I need to change my avatar.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're mighty blue there.
Oh no.
So this one it was supposed to start at
Crap! I did the wrong thing.
At
Sorry.
8:08. You're fine. Started there. Flammable space tape. China sets moonshot, and North Korea takes a swim next week in space flight.
Who now becomes the first taikonaut to visit 3 space stations. Alongside Jing was flight engineer Zhu Yanju and payload specialist Wei Hai Chao. The latter has now become.
How fake does that look?
These
Think about that.
names.
I gotta go backwards and look at that. Yeah, say it again. The names. Yeah, that's what he wanted to say was the names, but I'm looking at the space rocket. Sorry. Let's start that again. All right, ready? Let's hear.
The
It's
Chang'e
real.
rocket launched on May 30th at 1:31 UTC from the Ziquan Satellite Launch Center in China. The spacecraft was commanded by veteran taikonaut Jing Hai Peng, who now becomes the first taikonaut to visit 3 space stations. Alongside Jing was flight engineer Zhu Yanju and payload specialist Wei Hai Chao. The latter has now become the first Chinese civilian to fly into space. Shenzhou 16 docked to the nadir port of the Tianhe module of the Chinese space station at 8:29 UTC, concluding a fast-track 4-orbit rendezvous sequence that gives the Soyuz speed run a run for its money. With this launch, a new record was set for the most people in orbit at one time, with 17 people orbiting Earth on 2 different space stations, 6 on the Chinese space station and 11 on the International Space Station. A SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket launched on May 31st at 6:02 UTC from Vandenberg, carrying another 52 Starlink V1.5 satellites to Starlink's first-generation constellation. The first stage, B-1061, was flying for a 14th time and successfully landed on the drone ship.
611.
I love you.
That's 911. Flip it upside down.
And this launch, SpaceX now has 5 boosters in the fleet that have flown 14 times. The 52 Starlink satellites were deployed successfully, bringing the total number of Starlinks launched.
Okay, I'm tired of her voice.
You know, I saw the Starlink. It's low Earth orbit or whatever, but they're balloons, and I saw them go over one night. I wanted to try to get it on my phone, but I couldn't. But I actually did see that Starlight or whatever Starlink. It was like a whole bunch of balloons with lights on them going through the sky.
Hey, I tabbed up some, or maybe I thought I did. Hold on. Do that. Sergio had a couple that I tabbed up, I thought. I don't see them. I don't see them. Let's see. Anybody new come in?
They lost that technology, Nana, Candy.
Yeah.
She asked how come they don't go to the moon anymore. They destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back.
Yeah. Very painful.
They can go to Mars, they just can't go to the moon.
Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Uh-huh. Sure. Let's see. Scrolling. Danny. Danny could go with links. I don't know where. Danny, do you watch YouTube all day long? I'm just kidding.
He's a link whore, isn't he?
Yeah, he is a link whore. I've called him that a million times. You're a linko. I'm just kidding. Linko. I'm just kidding.
Linko.
Linko.
Is that a dove in there now? I'm trying to see. It's small.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, there's two of them sitting on the edge. Well, my camera's not live because he's looking out the window, but on my camera.
That's live. Yeah, he's real live.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's live. That's because I was looking. I keep looking at the picture, and Dove's looking out the window, and you're like saying, "Oh yeah, there's a squirrel." And I'm like, "No, there's not." But it was because I was on. I was like, I don't know what you guys are seeing, but I'm not seeing it. Hold on. Let me go back.
Jeanette, good to see you. It says 7:17 in the morning. Wow.
Good morning, Jeanette. Good to see you awake. Oh, that's early. No, I'm just kidding. I was up at 4 this morning. Didn't want to get up. But did. Let's see.
I kind of like getting up when the sun rises and then go to sleep not long after it goes down. I think that's kind of what we're meant to do. You know what I mean?
When it comes into vision and goes out of vision.
Yep. That's what I meant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know it's real.
Oh, when I was saying hello earlier, I don't think I said hello to Ann. Hi, Ann. I did say it on a comment, but I don't think I did it verbally. So, hello, Ann. I'm glad you're here.
Always good to see
Hugs
Ann.
to you, like you always do. Everybody else hugs. All right. So we're gonna take a break from the videos for right now, just because I want to. So what else is new? Anybody?
I don't know.
I know. There's things that I always want to mention, and then I get on here, and then I forget. I
Don't you hate when you're getting ready to say something and you just totally forget?
Oh
You're
yeah.
Like, oh crap!
Oh yeah.
Happens to me more and more the older I
Oh
get.
yeah. It's called old age. It sucks. It really sucks. I wanted to say hello to Ange. I know I said it earlier, but hello, Ange, if you're still here. Love you, girl. But yeah. Let's see. Read some of these comments. Yeah, so happy
Even in the morning on Sunday there, right?
What? Yeah, so it's
I'm saying in
Sunday.
Australia, it's like it's Sunday in Australia.
Yeah, they're ahead, right?
Yeah.
Love you too, girl. I love your little puppy.
I love you more. Love you. No, I love you more. I love you more. I love you more.
That's too funny. No, I love you more. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm trying to think
Ahead of you and on their heads. Yeah, Jeanette, you missed Leah. She was here a minute ago too, so she must have broke up real early. Man, I want to go to Brian's house and eat supper tonight. He's got beef short ribs in the crock pot for 9 hours
barbecue sauce
with
and brown
brown
sugar.
sugar.
About to
Yeah.
taste some with a side of rice. Cider
Angie
rock.
just told me to shut up. Okay, I'll shut up, Angie. Okay, my bad.
You know, sometimes you just got to be put in your place, Chuck. No, I'm just kidding.
I know it. Yeah. I better be careful.
Are you still there, Deb?
I'm right here. Yes.
People are probably beginning to wonder if you're.
Nope. I'm here.
If you were like we're taking a nap or something.
Nope. No.
Okay. Just checking.
I've tried to speak 2 or 3 times, but I always get overridden.
Oh, whatever. Whatever.
You got the floor, Dub. Go.
All right, here, you take over the show. We're right. Chuck, you
Yeah,
and I are silent. Let's see how he does.
I'm muting my mic right now.
No,
I'll
no,
be silent
no,
also.
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
You
yeah,
got the floor. You're no.
No, I'll be silent as well.
You wanted the floor. It's all yours.
No, I didn't say I wanted the
Oh
floor.
no, you said you've been interrupted. Let's see what you had to say. You remember?
No,
Oh, okay.
that wasn't what I was insinuating.
We know. We're just kidding. We're taking around.
I know. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I usually just don't have a whole lot to speak about unless it's something that's on
Well,
one
what's
of
a
my
good subject
special
that you like?
interests.
Okay, what's your special interest?
Exposing the 9,000 daily fake videos that all the media across the country puts out.
That's your special interest?
That's what I like doing. It doesn't do any good. No one cares. It still goes on. But,
Well, we all care.
It's going to keep going on, too.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it becomes monotonous after a while because
if anything, it's increasing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, but I know. We can talk about the white puffy clouds.
Yeah. We actually have some white puffy clouds here now. Not little.
Yeah, I seen that video you did. Y'all still haven't had any spraying lately?
No.
I'm going to go look outside.
Puffy clouds.
I'm going to look outside right now, too, and see if we got any. No, I'm just going to walk outside and look up. Oh, we don't have anything in the sky. That is weird.
Because
We have crystal blue skies. There's not one trail anywhere.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. We see it.
Wow. I need to get that on video. We can't hear Michelle.
She was outside showing us the clouds.
Oh, I was showing the
Oh, okay.
clouds with the cam.
That's why they couldn't hear.
I'm trying to get the cam straight. You need to help me.
Okay.
I kind of messed it up.
That's pretty good right there. Yep, you're good right there.
Down a little bit. Bring it down just a little bit. There you go. Perfect.
Chuck says it's perfect.
Yep.
All right.
No, go back out. You got to move it down a little.
I got to turn it this way a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I want to show the. Let's see. There. Now I can see. They have still peanuts.
Isn't that crazy? Nobody's reporting chemtrails.
No,
last
I'm
couple
telling you,
days.
like I've noticed the last couple days. Okay, so we can talk about the subject a little bit. The
Okay.
last couple days when you could see them like spraying. They must be spraying really early in the morning. But by, I would say like 9 a.m., they're puffy clouds. I've never seen that happen, and that's been happening the last 2 weeks. But the last couple days, we've had milky skies in the morning, like early morning. And then by 9 o'clock, they're puffy, like I just showed you guys. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Maybe Trump is going to save us and he's draining the swamp and they're having tribunals and he's putting Hillary in jail. Maybe that's what's happening.
I bet she's already in jail because I haven't seen anything on her.
Right. She must be in getting low right now.
Yes.
Being interrogated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nana Candy said they spray at night. I'm going to look tonight when it gets dark. And I've also heard that they have a different, they have in like chemtrails that are invisible where you just can't see them.
Right?
So who knows?
Oh, the robin's looking for some mealworms. Mealworms.
You have some out for them?
Yeah.
Okay. I got to feed their little ones.
But yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, I'm telling you, I've gotten a lot of good feedback on that last video because a lot of people are sitting there saying, yeah. I'm like, look up. I mean, because by 9 a.m., I've never seen puffy clouds. I mean, I can't remember the last time that you've seen actual blue sky with puffy clouds.
Yeah.
So I think
Well, Angie, we're going to look tonight. Everybody look tonight. I think it's going to be like a full moon or close to it.
Well, by nighttime, we have just solid white skies here. You can't see anything.
No, you can.
Yeah, I have a lot of tinfoil hats, by the way. That's what Awake
we're
was
asleep
asking
at
me.
night, though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, yeah, it's been really crazy because I can't remember the last time that I.
Here, I'm going to cut my camera on and I'll go outside and I'll show you guys too.
There you go. There you go. Everybody get your cameras. I'm just kidding. Go outside.
How do I cut the camera? Can you see?
No, it's a black screen.
Can y'all see it?
Nope.
Nope, it's a black screen. Totally black. And I'm not, totally gone. Totally black and totally gone.
He did it to himself that time.
Yeah, I did do it.
You can't blame you this time.
I think his Wi-Fi has not been working real well.
That could be.
Brian says, Chuck, can I get one of those tinfoil hats? I can only find aluminum foil for sale. I didn't do it.
I opened the door and to look up, and boom, I got kicked out. Could you see anything?
No. Nope.
Crap. My Wi-Fi is sucking today.
Yeah, it is. Put your cam on.
I know, but I'm not outside right now.
Well, just turn it on, and then before you turn it up, there you go. Now walk outside.
Okay. I did, and it like goes out of range.
It goes out of range.
Can you see?
It looks milky.
It's no milky. It's clear. It's crystal clear.
Okay, you have any puffies?
Now you're inside. There you go.
Was I breaking up? Okay. See, my Wi-Fi usually goes a little bit further than that.
Yeah. Here, hold on. I'm gonna.
Yeah. It's not working very good. Maybe if I had a better tinfoil hat, I could get a better reception.
Well, I think Ange said she has a part copper hat.
That copper hat should be better.
No. Do a little sprinkle of that.
She'll be back in a minute. She's feeding birds.
How come we can't see her feeding them? Oh, there she is.
Hey, there she is. I think she was trying to avoid that.
Do y'all ever eat any of those peanuts? I like peanuts in the shell like that. Those are good. Do the birds like them salted or just plain?
No, unsalted. They just have to be unsalted for the birds.
Okay.
Birds don't do salt well.
I love salt personally.
Yeah, salt is very toxic for the animals. Period. But why do they make salt blocks?
True. You know, your body has to have salt, iodine. You know, the iodized
Right.
salt. That's
Yep.
why so many people have thyroid issues. Is because they're taking the iodine out of the salt.
Tracy says
I mean,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Tracy says my neighbor is a retired commercial pilot. Did a lot of private flying. After retired years, he kind of went blank after about. He kind of went what blank, asking about it. He knows. He says, "What makes you ask that?"
What makes you ask that? How about we look up in the sky once in a while?
Right.
You know, and it's funny because a lot of people I talk to, like, you know, like the public and stuff, I tell them, I said, nobody looks up. Nobody looks up anymore. I mean, people are, they're so busy driving or, you know, everything's so fast paced nowadays that nobody looks up.
Yeah. If you ask them a question too, they're like, "How dare you?" Yeah, it's like, screw you. I mean,
Those
these
are
people,
contrails.
they're
Those
so
are
arrogant.
contrails.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Come on now, they're contrails. It's just like, what? Contrails? Contrails. That's what they are.
Do you have a 20-minute video or something around 15 or 20 minutes that we can play? I gotta eat. I'm starving. We got food upstairs. We got Japanese steak.
Oh, great.
I know what's going to get
All
some.
right. Let me, you know what?
10 minutes would work.
Let's see. Let me go in to YouTube. Give me a second. See if I can find a good video.
Then I'm gonna plug my phone up too. The live stream makes this phone get hot.
Yeah, it does. Being on StreamYard, it totally does. We can do. Let me do this. I'll do this one out. Open link. We'll do.
Just a 10-minute one would be fine.
I'm just gonna pull.
Or
up.
you guys just take it over for like 10 minutes. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Let's see. I'm just scrolling.
All right, I'm listening. I'm just muting the mic real quick.
Okay. Hey, we'll do this one. This one. Oh, we'll do this one. All right. So these are some of my older videos. A lot of people probably haven't seen. I did a breakdown of this one. Whoops. Let's back it up. Let's make sure I got it full screen, which I don't. There we go. Back here. This one, I just commentated on it. This one was called, it was called an ambush. The cops were saying. So I did, I came across it and I did a video on it. So Let's see how good I did. I don't remember, so we'll find out. So here we go. You guys, the breakdown of it. It's a residential shooting happened 2 days ago, and it says that the video shows ambush shooting on 3 officers, and I found nothing of the sort. But I'm going to break it down for you and see what you think.
We start tonight with that chaotic scene in Haltom City. 2 people killed, 4 others hurt, and 3 of them were officers. It happened just before 7 last night in Haltom City. That's just northeast of Fort Worth. What started as a normal Saturday before the holiday ended with neighbors rattled on Diamond Oaks Drive. New videos from their door.
So, just to let you know, they have all kinds of signs and symbolism in this video. Diamond Oaks Drive, just to let you all know.
Bell cameras are giving us a glimpse into what police say turned into an ambush. I do want to warn you, some may find this video disturbing. William Joy walks us through it.
That's what everyone on Diamond Oaks Drive thought at first.
Never in a million years would you have thought that this would have gone down.
Kristen Rodriguez thought the man face down in her neighbor's driveway Saturday had been hurt by a firework.
I heard a neighbor.
So she comes out from her backyard. In the right corner, there's like a white and black car. And I guess that's where the neighbor's laying down. You can't see him or anything. But she says he's laying down on his face.
Across the street that just screaming like, get down, go inside, and it hit.
Shooting, babe. Shooting. I believe this basketball hoop is like the staging where they run to all the time. So that's why it's there. So you see there's... So this is a doorbell cam. Look how high this is up. This is supposed to be a doorbell cam. So... just saying that it's way up high. It's not, you can't even reach this if you try. But there's you can't see what's going on here. But they're calling this an ambush, and then soon they're going to show the cops in the right-hand corner, just standing there where supposedly the guy is on the ground that got shot.
Someone's shooting! Get down! An elderly woman across the street was the first to call 911. Police say she was shot, but expected to survive. Rifle rounds ripped through her home and struck her neighbor's house, too. So that went window,
yes.
wall.
Yes.
So I just wanted to show you this. He's showing bullet holes in his house. That's an Audi, not an innie. Just if anybody knows anything about gun holes. That's definitely an Audi, not an innie. So it would have been coming from inside the house. Holes.
Trevino and his family were watching a movie when they looked outside.
We both saw the muzzle fire just coming out.
So they saw the muzzle fire just coming out across the street during the day. Okay.
They say a bullet-riddled white pick.
That was just... Let me back it up a little bit. That too was another Audi.
They say a bullet-riddled white pickup across the street may have saved them.
Would have gone straight into our window.
In minutes, officers showed up and approached the man.
Okay, so they say within minutes the officers approached them. Okay, so I want you to look with your eyes. So now the media is there. They're showing that the officers are running up, in action, which that always happens in these things because they got to take their photo ops. But it's definitely not the officers that were there from the beginning, and you'll see. But it's just so funny.
And in the driveway when the shooter, identified as 28-year-old Edward Fryman, fired at them from inside.
So again, you see 3 officers, 2 fall down to the ground, and 1 gets up and runs behind this truck here. I don't know how that's an ambush because they said they were there within minutes. The call had to have come in that there was a residential shooting, and so So what did they just walk up and stand in the middle of the street? There's no police cars anywhere. But they saw the guy lying on the ground, and they weren't rendering aid. He was face down on the ground. They weren't rendering aid. They were just all standing there, right in front of the shooter's house.
Corporal Zach Tabler and officers Tim.
So as you see, they're gonna say these officers, all of these officers got hit in the leg or in the arm. So let's watch.
Barton and Jose Avila were all shot.
So this officer that's running around the car and he's going to run to the basketball hoop, he was one that got shot. Now, now there's only one officer on the ground. There's no police cars in the right-hand corner. You got two of them that come in from this other side. Okay? The shooter's right next door to the right of this house. So they're just running towards him. This guy's running this way. I mean, they almost bump into each other. But anyway.
With wounds to their arms and legs.
Now, let me show you. I mean, this guy supposedly got shot. I don't know if he got shot in the arm. I don't know if he got shot in the leg, but that's what they say. All officers got shot in the arm or the leg. And he ran all the way across, and he's not bleeding from anywhere. Nowhere. I mean, you would see it on the ground.
All are recovering and expected to be okay.
Well, this was an ambush situation, so if they wouldn't have been...
So, if it was an ambush situation, why were they standing out in the middle of the street? Okay? To me, they got a call that there was a shooting. Why would they just go and walk without their car, anything? Three of them just walked and saw the guy on the ground, didn't render an aid, stood there right in front of the shooter's house, okay? They said hundreds of bullets were sprayed from this guy. And they just walked out in the middle of the street right in front of his house, and they're calling it an ambush. And they said if these officers hadn't reacted the way they did, it would have been much worse. Well, you got three officers that were shot. Supposedly the guy on the ground died. Another lady across the street got shot. The guy got away, I guess, took off. They didn't cover the back of his house. They didn't do anything. But I'm going to point out what they're going to show next.
Prepared, this situation could have turned out a lot worse.
Police say there were easily hundreds of rounds fired. The shooter had a military...
Okay, so they're saying he had a military-style rifle, of course. But not only that, they showed you, I'm going to back this up, they showed you the shooter's house all boarded up.
If they wouldn't have been prepared, this situation could have turned out a lot worse.
Police say there were easily hundreds of rounds fired. The shooter had a military...
So how was he shooting out of the house if it was all boarded up? I'm just saying.
Military-style rifle and a pistol.
In that moment, it was scary. It was scary.
So now, you see the guy behind the tree. Now you see a police car right in front of the guy's house with the two guys down again. But didn't that one guy get up and he run towards the basketball hoop? And all the other officers that you could barely see because the picture's so not good, they're standing behind the car. I don't know how many is behind there, but now there's two back down on the ground. The guy had already got up, and there was only one guy on the ground. Now there's a police car. They're all standing behind. They're standing right in front of the guy's house. And now the one on the ground went back to two on the ground.
The shooter jumped over back fences and made it 2 blocks south before police say he shot himself.
Just how close that my life, was that fast being taken. And so then we just barricaded ourselves in the laundry room.
The man killed was 33-year-old Colin.
He was 33 years old, the man killed. The sticker on this vehicle is 0623. Then they show all these bullet holes in this vehicle. The vehicle was the opposite direction. It was headed towards the street. That the shooter's house that was boarded up was behind this vehicle. So I don't know how bullet holes got into this vehicle. I didn't hear the cops shooting at all. So anyway.
Davis, police say the woman killed inside the home was 32-year-old Amber Sy.
We're just all just still shaken, and it's all just a lot to take in.
See, one man down in the right-hand corner. He's already over here. And then they show the picture again with the police car in front. And then they're both back down again. What? How's that happen? Anyway.
Everyone thought was fireworks. No one expected that.
Still shaking though. Still concerned about it.
But evil is evil and good is good, right? What happened last night was evil.
That was a good breakdown.
In Haltom City,
Gets up
I'm
and
William.
runs away.
It's real.
Anyway, tell me what you think.
Almost.
Bye.
And
I can't believe he was 33 years old. What a coincidence.
I know, right?
And I like the hundreds of rounds fired. Let's say the guy's got an AK-47 or an AR-15 with 30-round mags. Hundreds would be 3, 6, 9. Let's say 9 rounds of 30-round magazine.
Oh, no,
33.
Round.
Yeah.
33.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot I missed in that one, but it's so funny because they show them, you know, the one thing that I noticed the most was that there was 3 officers down, one ran off, then one got up, he ran in the front and then went to the basketball hoop, and then they show the car of the police officers with 2 of them still down, you know, and they're behind the car right in front of the house. It's you know, that one was a real fun one. When I saw it, man, it was real fun to look at.
And they showed up to a shooting.
Yeah.
And then they call it an
foot.
ambush.
Yeah, on foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an ambush.
They answered a shooting call.
Did you get your food? Did you get your food?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I love the hibachi Japanese steak with the rice and you know, steak, and you get zucchini, onions. The way they cook it is like really good.
Yeah. So it's real.
It's real.
It's real. I've done a few breakdowns. No, I could do better. I kind of like stop them too much, but what I should do is break it down and then play it afterwards. You know what I mean? So that you guys can see the whole thing play out. But you know, you live and learn. You know,
You did fine. You did fine the way it was.
I'm definitely not a professional. But
I like her breakdowns. She's done some very good ones.
We try to stay away from the professionals. You know what I mean?
Let me see real quick. There was one more breakdown that I did that I kind of liked, but it's a short one. It's a short one. It's not very long. That one was like a 2-minute video, and it turned into a 10 because I was breaking it down. But let's see. Let's see if I can find it.
Break down the Donald Trump live speech that you got in the bottom right-hand corner.
Where?
See the screen, the bottom right-hand corner? Donald Trump speech live.
That's recent.
I know, that's just a video. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me see. So did I do that one first? And I did the breakdown on this one.
You did a good one on Uvalde and on
Colorado. Yeah, the Uvalde was pretty good too, but
yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, you need to be careful on some of these. You remember what happened last time.
There goes a blue jay. There goes a blue jay. Let's see. There we go. Let's see.
Yeah, Tracy, you're absolutely right. No one is ever 27 or 34 or even 32.
Right. This was another one. That I did. I thought it was. I can't remember. I can't remember. These are so far back. This one's only 4 minutes long. Let's see. I think I wrote this down for you. Just to let you all know, I found this video, and this is like all different body cams on this last video that I uploaded. And if anybody thinks this is real, you might want to look at this again. But I'm going to show you, and I'm going to break it down for you.
Oh, I remember this.
So I'm going to show you. This guy has 9mm, and he starts shooting first. I guess the guy with the rubber bullets is in between the two cars, but I just want to show you this. At this point, there is no blood. He just emptied his whole mag right here. Emptied it completely. Okay. So they're not just shooting with rubber bullets; they're shooting with a 9mm. So, just saying. And these cops are all on top of each other. So they're totally on top of each other through this whole shooting. Then this guy gets back up. Now, I own a 9. I've shot it many times. And it's pretty powerful. If you don't own a 9, it's very powerful. So. No blood. This guy doesn't have any blood trickling after he had already been shot at all. 50,000 times. Everybody thinks that he's being blocked off because to hide, so they don't show the gory blood. I don't see any on the ground, him getting up, nothing. And all these guys are on top of each other. If you look straight across, this guy's still moving. They're not running to handcuff him. They're not running. The guy's down now. They're not running to handcuff him. They're not running to remove his knife from his hand. They're not doing anything. So, and they're all across each other. Yeah. In arm's way. In arm's way. Just pointing this out. No rendering aid, nothing. They're just all standing there.
Training simulations.
Guy's still moving. They're not, if they're going to be after this guy, they're going to run and handcuff him before they render aid. But they're going to do that first. They do either. Now this police officer, he's going to turn around and he's going to be making sure about the traffic. Panning away. You guys know that would not happen in real life. they would not just be staring at him. They don't do anything. They just watch him after he's already been shot 50,000 times. But anyway, still nothing. He's still moving. Nobody's handcuffing him. Nobody's doing anything. I digress.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
At any rate.
At any rate. All right. Did that give you guys enough time so you could eat, Chuck? Those are some of my dumb breakdowns I had. But anyway, I like to break down stuff like that when I come across it, because man, there's some dumb stuff out there.
I haven't seen any lately. You haven't done one in a while.
There was.
I see them every day.
Oh, but oh man, this was back. Man, when was that Philadelphia one?
Oh, that was 4 years ago.
No, it wasn't 4 years ago. It was like 2 years ago. But it was during the
3 years.
I don't know how long George Floyd is. He's been.
It was before Floyd.
That was 2020, wasn't it? Floyd was 2020, right, when COVID started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Philadelphia was just a little bit before that.
I think it was after that, because that's where all the shootings started. Where they were, I don't know, but anyway, there was
Philadelphia ones.
There was one that was just, it was so funny because they were having all these shootings, black people getting shot, and they were shooting all these black people. But anyway, yeah, I found one in Philadelphia. It was a really good one. I wish I could have. I didn't do a video on that though. Did I?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I took down all my videos when I got 2 strikes and they were getting ready to take down my channel. I stripped every video I already had on my channel, so I started new. I started all over again. But anyway.
I see you're out of jail now.
Well, I'm out of jail. It doesn't mean I still have an active strike. I have 1 strike.
Yeah.
I'm used to running on 2.
Right.
But that was the first time I hadn't had any strikes for maybe a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They get you when you least expect it to. You notice that?
They're gonna find something if they go back. And you can't tell me that there's nothing on my channel or your channel or Danny's channel.
They don't need a reason.
Or Sergio's channel. You know, I mean, on the Levels channel. You know, we could go on and on and on. On Brian's channel, you know, Angie's channel. We just keep going on and on. They're just going to pick and choose what they want to take down. Mm-hmm. Hi, stupid. How are you? Good to see you. But yeah, so that's kind of, yeah, they'll find it when they want to. The guy was shot 33 times. Exactly. At least 33 times. Oh, but yeah. Yep. I'll take that one out. I don't know if you guys remember seeing this guy. Let's see. All right. I don't know if you guys remember this guy.
I think I do.
Just wanted to show you another crisis actor in the hospital, and his best friend was a reporter that got shot after he got shot in the groin. But I'm going to lay out some key words that you all need to listen to in this video.
It's pretty sick.
Keywords would be open trunk, sweet, groin, hit, shooting at me, Loved. Good job. Trying hard. Liked pushing. And hands dirty. Just listen to how upside down our world really is. And this is what they want to exploit. Check it out. God bless you all. Enjoy.
Basically, I'm a photographer, and I went out with my reporter to go do a live shot at this area in Orlando called Pine Hills, which is known as a high crime area, sort of, and we have a nickname for it there, like how we call in Albuquerque, Creek, we call the war zone. There we call it Crime Hills for Pine Hills. So we're parked, my reporter pulls out his laptop, starts writing. He's in the passenger seat. I get out, walk to my trunk to start pulling out my camera, setting up for the live shot. And as I'm about to open my trunk, I hear gunshots. And I feel that I get hit. I feel some pain in my groin. And I turn around because I'm like, oh, there must be a drive-by shooting going on. And I see that he's shooting at me. I was assuming he was shooting at a house or something behind me, and I just happened to catch a bullet. But he kept shooting at me, so I ducked behind the wheel of my car, and he walked forward and shot into my car. And ended up striking my reporter, Dylan Lyons, and killing him. You know, Dylan was a reporter I worked with every day. You know, we were best friends, and he was just a sweet guy. He was young, and he loved. You know, he really did a good job. He loved trying hard, and that's what we
He really did a good job, and he loved trying hard.
like to do. We like to push the boundaries, and we like to get our hands dirty. And
wow.
It's just this unprovoked, senseless, random violence that no one could have saw coming.
Sometimes you got to read between the lines.
Yeah, I was just like, wow. Yeah, he was such a sweet guy.
They're always just great people, aren't they?
They're sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You never hear him like, oh, he was an asshole. He deserved to die.
He was my hero.
That gets shots in all these events are just the greatest people on earth. And if they'd been able to grow up, they would have been president. But they were taken away too soon. And
Yeah.
just constantly.
Yeah, they never say it's about time.
Yeah. It's good to see
was
that
like,
guy go. He was.
I saw it coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the time somebody took him out, he was a jerk.
That's what you get for robbing the liquor stores.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Is there a video you want to show?
Don't know. Not really.
Wow, man, my co-host sucked today.
I know, right? I suck.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Chuck. You know I love you. Well, okay. Well, I guess we could call it a day. I just we can let's do this.
We've been on here for 2 hours, haven't we? That's pretty good.
But we can end with this one again. My favorite.
Your favorite?
Yeah, my favorite. Let's see. So.
Think for yourself. Just said, I missed it again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're not very predictable. We go on early sometimes and late sometimes.
Yeah.
Hi, Megan. How are you? I'm glad. I hope you're doing good. Love you, girl. Yeah, I hope everything's going good. She says hello, Deb.
Hello, Megan. Good to see you always.
So again, a lot of you probably have seen this. This is the chick that in Texas, her whole family got shot up. She survived. I mean, she lost her whole entire family, mom, dad, brothers, sisters, everything, in Texas. And this is the chick that survived. She's the only one that survived the shooting. And so this is kind of more or less about her, but it's showing, everybody else that's happy that has gone through mass shootings.
Yeah, we need to cover that event, I think.
Yeah, it would be something to look into. I've never looked into it, but so anyway, let's show this one.
It may seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sometimes can't hear what you can take away. I feel believe I can go to space. One day I don't care, baby, come away. Because I'm alone if you feel my mind is out. I'm alone if you feel like happiness is the truth. I'm alone if you know what happiness is to you. I'm alone if you feel like that's what you want to do. If you bad news talking this and that, yeah, give me all you got, don't hold me back. Yeah, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. Yeah, no offense to you, don't waste your time. Yeah, because I'm alone if you feel like the room is out. I'm alone if you feel like happiness is the truth. I'm alone if you know what happiness is to you. I'm alone if you feel like that's what you want to do. I need that, can't love me. I need that, I love it too. I need that, can't love me. I need that, I said. I need that, can't love me. I need that, I love it too. I need that, can't love me. I need that, I said. I'm alone if you feel like the room is out. I'm alone if you feel like happiness is the truth. I'm alone if you know what happiness is to you. I'm alone if you feel like that's what you want to do. I'm alone if you feel like moving out. I'm alone if you feel like happiness is the truth. I'm alone if you know what happiness is to you. I'm alone if you feel like that's what you want to do. Be that, be that, be that, be that, be I'm alone if you feel like the room is out of room.
Dr. Carver.
Because I'm alone if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm alone if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm alone if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Is an incredible discrepancy between horrific events that she describes and her very, very cool demeanor. And if you look closely, you'll see drooping delight throughout this video. You'll see duping delight throughout this video.
I really like Harry Potter.
Yeah, we all know who they're working for sure. Danny says train wreck in India. Train wreck in India. Was that current?
Yeah, that was the one we looked at last night, about 172 in the hospital and 44 killed.
Let's see. I don't remember looking at that one. All right. We'll pull that one up and look at it real quick, if nobody minds.
All right.
Let's see what this train wreck is all about.
It's thundering outside. We're having because it was so hot and humid today, the storms are rolling in now. Just listening.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Maybe that's why your internet's not working real well.
It might have something to do with it.
All right. Hundreds were killed when a train derailed in India's eastern state of Odisha.
Yeah, this is different from the one we looked at. They
दर्शकों को
showed
दिखा रहे हैं आप देख सकते
absolutely
हैं कि
nothing.
प्रधानमंत्री ने जायजा लेने के बाद उसके बाद ये
सरकार के लिए ये घटना अत्यंत गंभीर है। हर प्रकार की जांच के निर्देश दिए गए हैं और जो भी दोषी पाया जाएगा उसको सख्त से सख्त सजा हो,
First India, bro.
उसे बख्शा नहीं जाएगा।
Yeah, none of them look distressed. I'm just saying, if you look back, I mean, look at these people. They don't look. They're all just walking, looking down. They're not like, I don't know.
Just doesn't pass the smell test, does it?
No, not at all. They've already got this. They still got 1 million people here. Okay,
Just
when you're
milling
bringing
around.
in you're bringing in this what do you call it,
Yeah. Hey, Dub, Michelle,
excavator.
I gotta go get some groceries in. But keep playing. I'll be in the chat, and if you
Okay.
end it, then I'll holler at you guys later.
All right, well, thank you.
All right. Later. Love you guys. Take care.
Love you
Bye.
too. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Good old NBC News.
Thanks for watching our YouTube.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
No. Don't thank us. Yeah. There was that. 150 days and 253 mass shootings. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure, pal. Sure, pal. Let's see. Get rid of that one. Let's go in here. That's train wreck.
And 50th day of 2023. So far this year, there have been 263 mass shootings reported in the United States. 327 victims have been killed in those incidents. Both those figures.
327 people. There's 263 mass shootings and 300, yeah, sure.
Are the highest ever recorded this early in a year.
Of course.
Just over Memorial Day.
It's called gun control. That's what it's called. They're coming for our guns, and
absolutely,
I believe this is the year.
Weekend, there were more than 20 reported mass shootings. Those resulted in the deaths of at least 16 victims and injured more than 90 victims. So, with us now to discuss gun violence in this country is Adam Brown and David Pacino. Adam is the Vice Provost for Research and Associate Professor of Psychology at the New School. David is the Deputy Chief Counsel for the Giffords Law Center to
I think they make up these titles. I really do. I really think they make up the title for him because, you know, you never hear of these titles to these people.
Correct.
Never.
Very
and
good
they're
point.
both experts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're experts.
Prevent gun violence. David, I want to start with you. Let's talk about why shootings this year seem to be more deadly. And is there anything that can be done? And, you know, I'm just asking that question, thinking of a million different ways. But from your perspective, from your expertise, for them to be less deadly.
She's got man hands.
Take away all the guns and they'll be less deadly. Yes.
She's got man hands. I'm going to say this is a man. Just saying.
Well, I think there are three major factors that have led to this increase that we're seeing, not just this year, but this general pattern of increases in gun violence and mass shootings. One of them is the readily availability of weapons to people who shouldn't have them. Another dynamic that we're seeing in large measure is that the weapons that people do have are often higher caliber. If you look at just casualty numbers, if somebody is shot with a low caliber 22 bullet, they're going to be less likely to be killed by that shooting than if somebody is shot by a medium caliber bullet or a large caliber bullet.
So everybody go out and get your 22s, okay? And we'll be okay.
In fact, if it's a Magnum style large caliber bullet, it's over 4 times likely they can be killed.
You think? He's smart. He's really, really smart.
He's an expert.
He's an expert. He's telling me something that I didn't already know, just so you go.
And then finally, the last factor I'd point to is the availability of large capacity magazines that make these shooting incidents much more deadly.
Wow.
Adam, I want to bring you in now.
I bet you he doesn't even know how to shoot a gun. I'm just saying, he doesn't look like a shooter.
When we in America launch this conversation around gun violence, there are two headlines. One is the guns, another is mental health. Talk to us about, people point at mental health as a reason for such high amounts of violence. What do you say?
Yeah, it makes sense to me that we would point to mental illness and mental health issues.
Of course you would. You need braces. But anyway, but you have to point out the mass shooting. I mean, the mental illness, the mass shooting. You have to point out the mental illness. Because anybody that has a past, anybody that has seen a psychiatrist or a counselor or, anything like that in their past that is noted is going to be put in this category, just so you know.
As a cause for such extreme, tragic violence in our country. But when we actually step back and look at the data, what we often find is that people with severe mental illness are less likely, if not any more likely than the general population, to cause harm to other people. And some research suggests that they're actually more likely to be victims of violence. What we do know is there's a complex set of factors, usually beginning in childhood or early adulthood, where people are exposed to violence that leads to this upward trajectory of feeling disempowered, disengaged, often grieved for various reasons.
So if you have had any trauma growing up in your family history, if you had a bad dad or a bad mom or they have any type of record, that you're probably going to be looked at as having some type of mental illness, is what he's saying. That's what I'm getting out of this.
That then leads to things that ultimately, people seeing as a way to cope and deal with the distress and crisis that they're in. But
okay, so he's the expert, but I'm going to just let you guys know I don't spew out my past, and I don't like to go over anything that I've gone through. But I didn't have such a good childhood. I've gone through a lot of trauma in my past. A lot of trauma. I didn't have a good upbringing in a lot of different ways. And I had a lot of different issues. But I'm not going out there killing anybody. I don't want to kill anybody. Like I said, I own a firearm, and my firearm has been very, very well behaved, and still well behaved. My firearm every day is in the same place every day, goes along with me everywhere, and is still behaving to this day. And I've been well behaved in that sense. I don't want to go out there and kill people. So he's a liar. Just saying.
But mental illness itself is only a small piece of a much more complex trajectory that often leads to mass shootings.
And I always just think that it's, it's disingenuous to think that things are mutually exclusive. I mean, you can handle one thing while you can handle it.
Well, you're a man, and so this woman is a man. I would think that she has mental illness. Is she getting ready to go do a mass shooting? She could possibly be, because she probably has mental illness. It's mental illness month, if anybody doesn't understand that right now.
Another. And when it comes to Congress and handling gun safety legislation, it seems like they're at an impasse. So, David, at this point, when we're relying either on the states or on the federal government to pass or not any gun safety legislation,
never rely on your federal government for anything. Do not. Don't get food stamps. Don't do this. Don't do that. Never listen, rely, or even turn their way, because they're liars. Anyway, I digress.
Or meaningful. So how can people be safe? How can people who are,
people can be safe with a gun. If you have a gun that's well behaved like mine, if you have several that are well behaved like mine, you can be safe. And your family can be safe along with that, because then your family and your guns and everybody can all be safe together.
As long as it doesn't have a trigger lock and it's locked up in a safe and your bullets are locked up in your friend's house down the street.
Right.
Then yeah.
As long as you don't lose the key to your glove box in the car that you have your gun locked in, then you can be safe. Just don't put your guns in your safe. But then you're safe. That's my opinion, YouTube. That's only my opinion. It's my opinion.
Living their lives, keep themselves safe from gun violence.
No, I mean, I think it really is a responsibility of the government to pass laws that can make.
Well, if you're relying on the government to pass laws, then you're not an expert. You're a dumbass. Just saying. So, I hate to break it all down, but yeah, dumb ass relying on your government. Anyway,
make us safer. We know
they're not going to make you safer. They're not going to make you safe. They don't give a rat's butt about you.
They can't do anything that makes you safer.
They have their own guns. They have their own security with guns that surround them, because they're so afraid of the people going to shoot them up. Not mental illness, but people that they're supposed to be working for, that they're not. So don't listen to this expert, because he's not.
Know that those laws work. My organization catalogs every state in the country and ranks them based on their the strength of their gun laws. And the stronger the gun laws, the lower the rates of gun death.
Really? Really?
Now, there's a good equation for you.
Okay, so let's point out in any other country. I know, I mean, just think about this corporation that we live in. Not a country, but corporation. I don't think I'd feel safer if all the government had the guns. Would you, Dub?
No, I think that would not be a good situation.
If Chuck was on the panel, I'm pretty sure I would think I would know his answer.
Yeah.
I think I would pretty much know Angie's answer. I think I'd pretty much know Danny's answer. I think pretty much I would know Tracy's answer and Ann's answer and Sergio's answer and Stupid's answer. Even though Stupid has a stupid name, I don't think his answer would be stupid.
Correct.
And so on and so forth. But anyway, let's keep going.
And we've had a lot of progress at the state level. Last year, 91 states passed laws. We also had.
Oh, did you? You had a lot of progress? Well, good for you. Were the red flag laws, were they, banning this and banning that? Yeah, I'm sure you did. You had a lot. He's such an expert. I really like this guy a lot. Thank you, YouTube. He's like really smart. He's a really smart guy, and I'm so glad I got to play this.
Progress at the federal level with the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act, but we need to do much more.
Oh,
and Adam, just from a psychology standpoint, going back to that conversation, are there things that can be done to prevent shootings? One of the things that
don't take our guns. That will prevent shootings.
Us is very difficult as journalists covering these mass shootings over and over. Is you don't want to platform people who are,
because you all are liars. You're not journalists, you're liars. That's it.
are committing these acts, but you also really want to inform on what to look out for. So, I mean, not just for us, but for the general public. How do you go about that?
The only thing we have to look out for is you liars deceiving the world. That's what we have to look out for. That's it. And if we already can see, we don't have to worry about that. But the majority of the world cannot see the liars.
How do you spot what could be warning signs?
So we're pretty far from being able to predict who's going to be a mass shooter. But what we do.
Oh, I'm sure you can predict it because you guys have them set up way ahead of time. So you know who the mass shooter is going to be. Some CGI person that you're going to put up there. So you do know. Again, you're a liar. Liar. Okay.
Do know is that most mass shooters will share their plans with other people at some point.
They'll go to Facebook and YouTube and they'll have it all over the internet. Yes, because that's what you guys do. You pretend that that's what they do, but you never see it in time, and therefore they go shoot up all these people that are not shot up. Yes.
Nobody ever notices it on Facebook.
Oh no, they don't know.
After the fact.
But they can tell you where it's going,
After
and
the fact,
they can predict it all.
After the fact, they can find all this stuff on social media where this guy had planned it and said what his plans were and all that, but none of it's ever seen until after the fact.
So again, liar, expert, liar. Maybe that's what he's an expert at.
That could be.
Oh, yeah.
Before they commit the act. And most mass shooters will talk about harming themselves long.
Well, so then, so then why don't you go look at, you got everybody's data, okay? You know what everybody's doing. You know what everybody is texting and talking about. That's what social media is about. So if you already know, Why can't you stop them before it happens? Because you already know, right? Right? Come on, expert.
Long before they commit some kind of mass shooting. What we need to do is really to train communities to be more prepared to
train communities to be narcs, to tell on the other person, oh, is this guy acting funny? Oh, he must be a mass shooter. Is he mentally ill? Or does he look funny? Or is he wearing a backpack? Is he walking down the street wrong? Yeah.
And I would like to see evidence of where there was an actual real life mass shooting. I can find none.
To notice when people are in distress, ways to help take care of them, keep them connected within their communities, and connect them to other forms of.
And call the psych ward on them so that they can come take them away. That's what we all need to do. That's what he's saying.
Rat on your neighbor.
Call
rat
the police.
On your family.
Call the police. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Of support, whether it's specialists, therapists, or doctors, to help them get the care and the connection they need long before it escalates into something like a mass shooting.
Take it seriously. Adam, David, thank you so much for your wisdom.
Oh, yes.
They got lots of wisdom. I digress. How'd you like that breakdown, people? I love doing that kind of stuff. That was good. But anyway, did you guys like that one? Hope you guys learned something off of that video because it was special.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they are evil. They're evil, lying POSs. Working for the wrong side. Yes, they are. Working for the father of lies. They've all sold their souls. They've all sold their souls. Yeah. Crazy, crazy people. And they're going to sit here and blame it on us. Yeah. It's coming, folks. It's coming. Yeah, they're scum. 100% scum. But thank you, Dub, for speaking out.
Well, that's kind of where my interest is. It's in these people that are strictly deceivers.
You know, we're being deceived everywhere.
Everywhere.
In every direction, in every corner, everywhere. And
all of the media people that cover these stories and pretend they're real,
well, they're
they're lying to you, know they're deceiving you, and they do it with a straight face and
well, they're getting paid lots of money
and wait for that check.
Follow the money.
Yep.
Follow the money. The only thing that we can do right now, of course, is start putting all of our faith into the good Lord. And that's all we can do. Believe, have faith, trust, and the one above. We only have one. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it. I like that one to end the show. But I thank everybody for coming by. Thank you, Chuck Middleton, for being here. Dub Wilkinson, of course, my best friend. But yeah.
Thank you, Michelle, for having the platform for everyone to come get together and spend a little time.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. I love everybody here. I mean, everybody, I just hope that everybody is having a good day, a good weekend. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you, Ann, Brian, Sergio, Awake, Nana, Lord Racer, Danny. If I say your name twice, Lisa, Of course, I'm so sorry, Lisa. It's just because it says Danny. He needs to change it to Danny and Lisa Diesel. That's what he needs to do. And of course, Tracy, Anne. I know I probably said Anne a few times. Stupid, uh, on the level. Let's see here. Megan, think for yourself. Loved seeing you. Hope you were hanging out here for a while. Really appreciate you. Miss you, girl. Um, uh, let's see here. Uh, anyway, if I have missed your name, I know I've missed some people's names that were here earlier. But anyway, thank you guys. I will apologize if I have missed your names, but I do love you guys. Love you being here. You guys have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week. And yeah, just appreciate everybody. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Hang in there. Trust in the Lord. God bless you all. And I will see you next week. Bye.